sketching. Let's go this way. I'm looking at this here. Okay, so in terms of like where to start.
Start with your horizon line. We'll start first, do I want it rectangle or do I want it up and down? You know,
right,
horizontal,
okay.
or do I
Okay.
want to, if you're looking out the train window, you probably would do a rectangle, unless the clouds up here were marvelous and you just wanted to get that part.
Okay.
But you'd start with your horizon line.
Okay.
And your
to put that in first,
yeah.
essentially.
And where you're looking,
Mm-hmm.
it probably would be your vanishing point is right here.
Mm-hmm.
That all of the lines are going to there.
Oh, yes, yeah, you're right. They all kind of go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So we'll
okay.
do that on here.
Okay.
And you're looking up, or straight ahead. This is where your eye line is also. This is where you're standing and you're looking at the horizon line. Okay? So, you might do your sky first,
Mm-hmm.
which in this case, your interest is the farmland and how it's cultivated. It's not the sky, the clouds, or the trees particularly, or the house. But the house is secondary because it's the lightest against the darkest.
Okay.
And this is all light, dark value.
Okay.
And it gets lighter towards the edges on both sides.
Oh, you're right, it does, doesn't it?
Your trees balance out all of this stuff down here. So you have your horizontal and you have your vertical. And a painting needs both.
Okay. And so, and I noticed the background trees are lighter, right? The darkers and the pulls it forward.
So the lighter
That's the darkest
it is,
tree.
the lighter it is, the mountains back over here are just barely seen. It gets lighter next to where the top of those trees are.
Right.
So there's a little gradation there.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot, but a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And your darkest part of your sky balances out the light part over
Now the same thing too, it seems like this gets darker as you get closer, whereas here it's lighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In peripheral it gets lighter.
Now, is there any reason that like they threw this line in here? Is that just
interest?
Just interest.
It's a
Kind of breaks
walkway.
it up a little bit. Huh. Okay.
And this leads you to the house.
Mm-hmm. The big path.
Yeah. This right here, the dark, which is the top of the weeds, or
yeah.
This is lower.
But
than
I
this
see it
is.
kind of separates. The house is over here.
But it points to it.
It definitely points to it. Yep. It certainly does. Okay. And would this be different types of different pencil for this versus this, or would it
Just
be more
how
blending,
much pressure you
think?
put.
Okay. And then these
This
are just
is
like
more of a 2. This is a 4 or a 5, 6 darker.
Right. Okay.
Because you can get dark, but just by the weight of how hard you press on your pencil without breaking the lead.
Right. Like in here, it's darker. Okay. Interesting.
It's just a lot of patience. This is dark here, and then what makes you think that this is all individual weeds or wheat or whatever is growing is a few
little
up close,
sprigs.
but not back here.
Like if you
Just
didn't
where
have
you
these
are.
little things, it would just look like a kind
Solid,
of a line.
solid line.
But it's the breaking it up. Okay.
So you have the darkness, and then you have it broken up. With your
Lots
lines.
of yep. Okay. So it's starting with the horizon line. Put that in first, and then
And your point of
then
interest,
the sky.
your vanishing.
Figure that out.
What do you want the people to look at?
Mm-hmm.
Because everything is going to this farmhouse.
Right.
And the roof is the lightest against the darkest. This is light and dark too.
Mm-hmm. But even this draws you to the farmhouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's lighter over here.
Slants.
And then it slants. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And this curve adds motion. Rather than just straight, 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 straight.
Yep.
You know, he's made a curve. This is the end of his field.
Yeah. Okay. And
That's
over
a good observation. See the little shadow under the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Like you put shadows under people.
Mm-hmm.
Like over here. There's just a little line. Oop, oop.
Yep.
Little
Under the
line
boat.
there. Mm-hmm. Under here.
Yep.
Everything kind of sits
Mm-hmm. On something.
on something. Where there's this shadow.
Mm-hmm.
And that says it's sitting on something when there's a shadow.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.